Ballerina, directed by Lena Wiseman, and is the fifth John Wick installment overall, and is the spin-off and is the first John Wick spin-off, and now that's the official John Wick series concluded with John Wick Chapter 4 2 years ago. Ballerina tells the story of Eve, played by Paloma herself from No Time to Die, Ana de Armas, as her father is taken from her when she's a young girl, and she is taken in by the director, and is not only trains in ballet but a agent, and when she learns that well, the organization that murdered her father are still out there, as she goes on a revenge quest to track down the Chancellor to a town in the mountains against the director's orders. Even clashes with John Wick himself, and discovers even more about her family that was kept secret from her. This is the first positive review I get to do for a John Wick movie. Hallelujah! Finally, a great one. It only took 11 years. What took them long enough, but here we are. Yes, my review is a minority review, as I am one of the only people that don't care much for the first four John Wick movies. I think they are extremely overpraised and cliched. John Wick was a character that I never got behind. And Keanu Reeves is an actor I never fully got behind either. Especially hated John Wick Chapter 4 and how it tried to be No Time to Die and ripped off No Time to Die's ending. But a female spin-off John Wick movie starring Ana de Armas. Now that's a John Wick premise I can get hyped for, and a kick-ass ballerina. I mean, well, now that is a original concept for an action blockbuster. So I was so relieved to put a John Wick movie on my most anticipated movies of 2025, and Ballerina, I have to say, on the whole, met my expectations. This it is easily my favourite John Wick movie. It's not even close. Still not perfect, and not the masterpiece that it could have been. But it is still a blast of a action movie. This was the perfect movie to kick off June in summer blockbuster season. We'll see how Elio and Megan 2.0 fare. Ana de Armas, I could sing her praises for the rest of my life, as she is totally awesome in this movie throughout, and she proved herself in No Time to Die that she was born to play classic and iconic female action heroines, and of course Paloma was the best character in No Time to Die, despite only having one scene and 10 minutes of screen time. But she gets to play the protagonist of this movie, and she nails every second of it. Yeah, Eve is the my favorite John Wick character, no competition, and why I got behind her story for revenge far more than John Wick's was because I felt like her story wasn't nearly as cliched, and we feel that Eve has really had everything taken from her. My God, she has had a rough life and rough upbringing. And the opening prologue, where the Chancellor and his squadron break into her and her father's house, that was the most intense opening scene of 2025, hands down. Yeah, it was edge of your seat stuff, and even when Eve is training in ballet. She's not just a Mary Sue and good at everything. No, she needs to well give it her all to achieve her goals. She trains to the point where her feet are bleeding, and but her friendship with the other lady who the director took in was my favourite relationship in the film, and I wish those two got more scenes together. The director herself, as she's uh, a hardcore queen, absolutely loved her, and yeah, Angelica Houston played her so confidently. And the director she's a take no shit kind of mother figure to Eve in every sense. And the and the little girl who Eve befriends, who was the daughter of a guy who was once involved with the Chancellor. Yeah, I thought she and Eve had a decent relationship too, being with both of their fathers. Being in having some involvement with the Chancellor, and both of them being in danger. And her child actress certainly gave a wonderful performance, and uh, the uh, action scenes are the most brutal and creative they have ever been in the John Wick franchise. The action here is a peak. I mean, the number of body counts and people that Eve has to kill in self-defense in this movie is insane. She even makes she even straps a knife to the handle of a gun, making it both a gun and a knife at the same time. She barely catches a break, especially when she makes it to the town where the Chancellor is hiding out. Literally everybody in the town is out to get her head. So after all the action in this movie, I mean, you will be like, ooh, wow, that was a rise. I can I can catch my breath again. And Paloma said she did 3 weeks training and no time to die. I mean, you're convinced that Ana de Armas didn't need to do any training for this movie because she's had that action stunt experience beforehand, making her an expert at this point. And the the two standout action moments are being, well, in the club fight being my absolute favourite. It was so James Bond-esque, where she protects the woman from assassins, and she and even one involving flamethrowers in the third act, in which she repels a flamethrower with a hose. It's like a Wizarding World, a duel or something, just without magic. I'm glad this movie took a break from car chases, because car chases in action movies have been done to death now. So when she brings the director a severed hand, I mean, wow, goriest moments in a John Wick movie are like 101. Like, yeah, you wouldn't want to have your dinner watching that scene. For all I can praise this movie for, like I says, that there are still flaws that hold it back from being a 10 out of 10. John Wick did not need to be in this movie. Like, we've had 4 movies with his story. This movie could have just been a spin-off without John Wick, an entirely Eve story, like Puss in Boots worked so well without Shrek. And when John Wick shot the assassin with the flamethrower that Eve was fighting, I'm like, dude, you kind of robbed her of her moment. She could have easily have taken him. I'm thankful you saved her life and all, but at the same time, she can handle herself. And yeah, the Chancellor turned out to be a boring villain, and no, not Chancellor Palpatine. Eve, you are no match for the power of the dark side. No, this Chancellor is far more one note in comparison, and he doesn't do shit. He just lets his henchmen do his dirty work the entire time. And the third act is where the movie kind of lost me, and and blew it for me. I mean, there are badass moments in the third act, no denying, but it goes on and on. It dragged on a little too long for me. I do think, yeah, the climax could have, yeah, gotten to the point quicker, uh, and and plus, I do love the twist that the uh, the Chancellor's right hand woman turned out to be Eve's sister this whole time. I thought they would do something with that and have the sisters, team up to be two girl boss sisters to take down the Chancellor together. That I wish she either teamed up with her sister instead of John Wick in the climax, but no, they just lazily kill off her sister when she only just met her. And so that was the story decision I strongly disagreed with personally, but overall, even if it kind of messes up in the third act, the majority of Ballerina is pure popcorn fun, and I would strongly recommend you check this out, and please don't let it bomb. I even wouldn't mind a sequel, as the ending is open-ended, and please, Ana de Armas, do more action movies. Heck, even a Paloma spin-off in the James Bond universe would be nice.
I give Ballerina 4 stars out of 5. Great movie.
So yeah, if John Wick can get 4 movies, I mean, so could Eve, and well, her sequels, have the opportunity to only go up from here, and yeah, Anna de Armas. Whatever you will star in from now on, I will be there. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what are your thoughts on a Ballerina? Please comment and let me know. Please like this here and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I will see you all next time when I at some point rank the John Wick movies. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.